Hi, this is Rob with Federal Finance CPE, and today we're going to have a quick overview of what a pocket rescission is. Now, we can't have a discussion about what a pocket rescission is without discussing and defining what is an impoundment, and that is because a rescission is a type of impoundment. Now, an impoundment is when the president, through action or inaction, delays or withholds enacted funding. That's called an impoundment of funds. Now, there are two types of impoundments. The first is a deferral, and the second is a rescission. Now, a deferral occurs when the president and an agency temporarily withhold funds from obligation. It doesn't go beyond the fiscal year. Now, a rescission is a proposed permanent cancellation of budget authority. Now, remember, Congress has already passed a law that says this is the amount you will spend. So the president can send in a special note to Congress saying, I would like you to cancel some part or a certain amount of budget authority. While Congress is working through that, the president can withhold funds, 45 days, actually. Now, if Congress approves of this rescission, they have to pass a new law that changes the budget authority. If they don't approve it, nothing happens, and after 45 days, the budget authority stays as is, and the president should then faithfully execute the appropriation and eventually obligate those funds. So what is a pocket rescission? Now, this is when the president sends a rescission request to Congress with not enough time left in the fiscal year for those funds to actually be used. It's kind of taken away the role of Congress by waiting to the very end to ask permission not to spend, because if Congress does not approve, by the time they give that answer to the president, it's kind of too late to spend, right? So you look here as our fiscal year, we start off on October 1, but by August 17th, that's kind of the cutoff, right, for any type of rescissions to go through. That's 45 days before the end of the fiscal year. So even in the best circumstance, you wouldn't even have time to go through that 45-day window before the end of September 30th, the end of the fiscal year. It's kind of taken away the power of Congress with the holding the power of the purse and giving it to the executive branch. And that's exactly why it matters. It matters so much that Congress, while they hold power of the purse, they have passed some extra laws to make sure that they can control the spending and budget of our federal government. And this was the Impoundment Control Act of 1974. This was in response to President Nixon saying he was going to withhold some funds for specific programs that he didn't agree with and that he didn't think were effective. So Congress passed this law in 1974 in response to that. And it defines those definitions that I just went over from deferrals, rescissions, and we have that pocket rescission. Hope you enjoyed today's training. If you would like some more, just find us at federalfinancecpe.com.